Hello YouTube, here I am again with another video. I'm going to try to keep this video short. Um, and I wanted to do a review on a knife it's a utility knife. I came across it several months back. I own the first generation and this is the second generation. And I think it's pretty cool. And I'm going to show you why. But as you can see, I review pretty much everything that's EDC that you everyday carry, whether it's knives, any pocket knives, utility knives, carabiners, whistles. I mean, everything that I think is useful to carry with you in every day. So without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and talk about this knife right here. This is the TI Slide from Big Idea Design. This knife is a full titanium body. I'm not sure the screws, if they're titanium or they're stainless steel. The button is stainless steel. I mean, it's titanium as well. Pocket clip is also titanium. And the way this works is you got one lock, two locks, and you got about 30% of blade that you can use. I wish they made this to have more real estate, more blade usage, but actually that's about it. And even if they were to redesign, they could probably remove about an eighth of an inch of material here to get a little more blade. But I mean, other than that, it's fine. I don't mind. This is pretty much just to open boxes or something like that. Something where when you really need a knife. It doesn't come with this blade. In fact, it comes with this right here that you can actually use this as a fork. When you install it, you can just pick your fruit like this or whatever you're eating. But you can use it as a fork. It does come with this silver one and it comes with a black coated one. The only downfall about this knife, in my opinion, is the way or the method to replace the blade is. It's very hard. In fact, when I bought it, I contacted the company because I was having a very hard time trying to remove the blade. And the problem was that I was putting too much pressure here. And when you're replacing the blade, when you're removing the blade, your fingers have to be all the way back here. And I'm going to show you why. Before you remove the blade, you got to make sure that you hear this click. You got to make sure that you do that. You got to jump a little step that it's got over here. And then you put your fingers as back as you can. And then you get the knife and you twist it towards you. And that's how you remove the blade. In order to put it back in there again, same way. Put the replacement blade back in there. You twist towards you and you slide and it locks. The problem I was having is I was putting too much, my thumb was all the way over here and I was putting a lot of pressure. And so when you're doing that, you're not twisting this blade enough to, I guess there's an extra step here that jumps those notches, and that's how you remove the blade. But that was the problem I was having. So if you're having problems with that, try to do that. Try to use this method right here. Gotta push all the way, that extra little step, put your fingers all the way back here, and that's easy. It's very easy, very efficient. In the beginning, I was having so much trouble with it. I almost wanted to return the knife because I didn't think it was an effective way to do it. And I still think that they could do a little bit better. Maybe next time they on the next generation, if they make one, they make a better way to replace the blade, because as it is, it's kind of difficult. Some people can get frustrated if they cannot remove the blade. So I'm gonna put it back in there. Here it is. One thing is, when you replace the blade, make sure that you see the black right there, or the rusting, if you will. It's because you have natural oils in your hands that are transferred to the blade, and if you don't wipe it off, you're gonna get those black marks on your blade. So I always, when I replace the blade, I usually wipe it off with a napkin or something like that. But other than that, it's a great knife, very light. I'm gonna give you the dimensions here real quick. I'm not gonna pull my caliper, but it's about 3 inches and 1/16 by 1 inch by 3/16 of an inch thick. That's not including the pocket clip. Again, it's got a little hole for a lanyard, bit driver, and a pry bar, if you will. So look it up, guys. Again, this is a great clip. Great clip. A lot of very strong. So once you put it in your pocket, it's not gonna go anywhere. But that's pretty much about it. I mean, it's a great little knife. I say if you can afford it, buy it. Because it is worth it. Who doesn't like to carry a knife with you? A knife it's an essential tool that I think everyone should carry. Whether it's of course, if you're responsible enough and you're not a teenager. I think if you're over 18, you should be able to carry one of these, or a similar pocket knife. You never know when you're gonna need it. Whether it's to cut something. Or to cut someone, your life may be in danger at one point, and this is something that could get you out of that bind. But again, I'm just reviewing the knife. I think it's a cool little knife. In fact, I'm going to show you here real quick. I'm going to do a review on this one as well. This is the first generation TI from Big Idea Design. This is the second generation. As you can see, they're pretty much similar, with the exception of the deployment button here and this one that slides off. See, it's a different type of blade replacement method here. And I'm going to go over it. I'm going to do a separate review on this one. But everything else is the same. You still get the bit driver here. You get the hole for the lanyard. And again, you get the pry bar. And it is a little bit thicker. You can see it right there. It's a little more beefier. This one is. And again, you can remove this clip as well, in case you don't like it. I think I love this. I was hoping that at one point they did something like this with a pocket clip, and I think I think a lot of people, gave that feedback to the designers, and they came across an idea, and they executed it very well. Again, I wish they make an improvement on the next generation to deploy the blade, but overall, it's a great little knife. Titanium, about 70 or 80 bucks, I think. It's not yet on Amazon. I bought it directly from Big Idea Design. But very cool. Remove the blade. Put your fingers all the way back here. You're gonna do the extra little step. If you don't do that, you won't be able to remove the blade. See? So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Put it back in there. Same way. That's it. Very cool. I think you should buy one. TI slide from Big Idea Design. Thank you for watching. Please watch my other videos. Like, subscribe, share my videos, comment, ask any questions that you may have. And this is it for now, YouTube. Thank you for watching. Peace.